Hey everyone, it's Nick, Hawk Pro Detailing, Heber City, Utah. Here, pulling in the truck after a long day at the other job. Now it's time to tend to my baby, the shop. Whatever you see behind me is what you see. Life of a mobile detailer. You know, when it comes to detailing cars, it's all about what works. I'm telling you guys, this stuff works. If you take nothing else from my video, buy Releasit encapsulation DS2, done. But if you want to learn about this stuff, you want to learn how chemicals like this could make you more money, I have brought in Rick from Excellent Supply. I want him to tell us more about his lineup of chemicals. Specifically, the only one I think you need as a detailer, probably, to make you a ton of money. This will last you like a year, it's dilutable. Rick, tell us what encapsulation cleaning is. Tell us about yourself. My friend Rick, the floor is yours. I'll ask you plenty more questions, but if you just want to start with a quick introduction, and I'm sure you've talked about DS2 a few times. Take it away, sir. The floor is yours.
Hey Nick, nice to be able to speak with you today. It's great to talk to a detailer, and especially a business guy that gets it. Hawk Pro Detailing has been doing business with us here at Excellent Supply, and we've kind of developed a relationship. And it's really cool to see someone who appreciates business, but also communicating with the community via YouTube. We do that here at Excellent Supply too. Our YouTube channel is called NCAP TV. Check it out. But to get to your questions, Nick, first of all, encapsulation is a different animal altogether. It's based on not traditional chemistry. Traditional chemistry, we use detergents, solvents, surfactants, and we go after the soil. But the downside to that is that it can leave a residue in the carpet or on the upholstery that can attract soil. So we try to rinse out as much of that as possible, but invariably, some diluted form of that concentrated detergent is going to be left behind, and that acts like a sponge, a magnet that attracts soil after the fact, so it can continues to get dirty even after it's cleaned. Now here's where encapsulation really shines, because what we're doing is we're taking everything on the one hand that makes it function as a detergent, the surfactant, solvent, all the normal stuff. On the other side, we carefully balance that with a polymer blend that encapsulates soil. That's actually the vehicle for soil recovery during the post-vacuuming process. But also it helps to keep the fabric cleaner longer, whether it's carpet or upholstery. So in a detailing world, you can see where quickly, if you've got a detergent that cleans well, it's going to actually resist soil better because there's nothing there that can attract soil. That crystallized detergent residue is very brittle, breaks from the fiber, and it's not sticky. It's not going to attract soil. So that's the advantage to it. And when it comes to cleaning performance, these detergents tend to go after oil as well. So in a car environment where you've got oily conditions, Releasit shines. So it doesn't surprise me that Nick figured that out, because he's a guy that, like me in my early days in business, was searching, looking for things that work. So welcome to Releasit. It's nice to have Nick on board, as well as this community that you're building up here, Nick, with Hawk Pro Detailing. So what products do we have in the Releasit line that would be ideal for detailing? Well, to start off, we've got NCAP Spot. NCAP Spot is a spot remover, as you could probably guess from the name. In fact, Nick did an awesome video on NCAP Spot. That was kind of an intro to the Releasit line that Nick did, where he really went over some nice work that he was doing on some headliners using NCAP Spot. So for headliners, for upholstery, for carpet, for any fabric, NCAP Spot does wonders, because again, it's based on encapsulation technology. It's actually going to resist soil after you clean the spot. It's not going to attract any soil. It also has an odor counteractant in it. Just a great all-around spotter that you can use for just about any fabric that you're going to run across. So you definitely want to check out NCAP Spot. It's a great multi-purpose spot remover that's built on encapsulation technology. Next, NCAP Clean DS2. This is probably our #1 product. It really is. We sell more of this than anything else, and there's a reason why. It's because it works so well. As Nick was mentioning a little while ago, this is kind of your go-to. If you were just going to grab one product, you could probably just wipe everything out with NCAP Clean DS2. It's essentially a shampoo. It foams a bit, and it's an encapsulation product, so it dries down brittle, crystallizes and comes out of the carpet or off the upholstery with post-vacuuming, and it resists soil beautifully. It's 4 ounces per gallon. So in a quart bottle, it would be 1 ounce per quart. So if you're using your typical quart trigger sprayer, you just mix 1 ounce per quart. So that's NCAP Spot and NCAP Clean DS2. Moving down the line, our next product that I wanted to share with you is NCAP Hydrox. NCAP Hydrox is a hydrogen peroxide formulated encapsulation detergent. Now with NCAP Hydrox, we actually had to use a different polymer to work with the hydrogen peroxide, because hydrogen peroxide is very volatile. It's kind of a just hardcore environment, and it's very much on the acid side. So this product in concentrate is 3.5, very much on the acid side. With hydrogen peroxide, it will just obliterate any kind of browning or organic spots that are in there. You could even use it to spot like red wine or coffee. You could use a little bit straight and then, you know, clean it out afterwards, rinse it. Great product to work with. So NCAP Hydrox is an awesome product for any kind of organic soils or browning conditions that you're going to run into on any fabric. NCAP Punch. This product I think might be really cool for detailers because it's an extraction product. So yes, it's an encapsulation product. Everything at its core is based on encapsulation technology. However, there's nothing there that's going to leave a residue like traditional hot water extraction detergents will often leave you a residue on the surface, so it'll continue to attract soil. With NCAP Punch, it's not going to happen because what you've got, everything that makes it function as a detergent is balanced with a polymer on the other side. So you can use it as a pre-spray, very effective pre-spray, and you can use it as a rinse detergent, and you're not going to get anything that's going to pick up soil afterwards. So it's a great pre-spray and hot water extraction rinse that can also encapsulate. So you're in effect, you're cleaning with two modes of cleaning. You're cleaning with extraction and you're cleaning with encapsulation. So both methods together. Awesome product to check out, NCAP Punch. Again though, as Nick was mentioning at the outset, if you were just going to go with one product to use, NCAP Clean DS2 can probably just blow up everything that you've got in a vehicle. It's going to take great care of everything. A couple other things I wanted to share with you is our bonnet mitt. Now I'm thinking that for your typical detailer, this is just going to be so awesome. What you do is you would take, for example, your NCAP Clean DS2, mix it in a bucket, dunk your bonnet mitt in there, wring it out, and then just wipe the surface. This bonnet mitt, it's basically bonnet cleaning with a very high-performing encapsulation detergent. What you're going to do is you're going to pull the soils into the bonnet. Once it gets dirty on one side, flip it over, clean with the other side. You have this light scrub strips, not too aggressive, just mildly, you know, adds a little bit of scrub to it because again, it's just all manual. But real quickly, especially if it's not trashed, you can easily and quickly with low moisture just take out the upholstery. It cleans better than you could imagine. It's worth a shot. I think you might be impressed with it. Also, as I was showing you, I think Nick showed you in another video, the Rotobrush. This is a really cool tool. The Rotobrush is very useful on the end of a drill. Put that on a drill and simply scrub your upholstery. You can also do some carpet with it, but it's great for upholstery because it's soft. So to just brush it, for example, if you had a really trashed vehicle, you could pre-spray your upholstery, go over it with a drill quickly to get some good agitation, it's very soft, and then do your extraction afterwards, and it will speed up the process very, very much. So it's a really nice soft drill brush, great for detailing. One other thing I wanted to show you, we've started bringing these, we call it a Real Good sprayer, and that's just what it is. It's a Real Good sprayer. It has a Viton seal in the spray head, so it's very durable for chemicals. And another thing, this bottle, this green bottle, it's green for a reason, it's biodegradable. So you've got a biodegradable bottle and a bulletproof spray head, and it just sprays so nice. When you start spraying with that, it just puts out a nice fine mist, puts out a good volume real easily, just really neat sprayer. So that's something to check out, and it's not terribly expensive. We wanted to price that in the market. There's another company that makes a Real Good sprayer also. Well, that's the name we use. Theirs is a good sprayer. Ours is a Real Good sprayer. And it's about twice as expensive, the other one in the market that has this kind of technology where it's built well, although theirs doesn't have a biodegradable bottle. That's just an extra perk. That's a quart bottle. So that's also just something that I thought you guys might enjoy.
What's the best entry-level extractor, do you think? A lot of people in the industry use the Mighty Light. It's got a basin that you can fill water in as you go. It's very popular among detailers, and detailers aren't stupid. Like, the Mighty Light works, but do you guys have something at a cheaper price point that may not be, you know, have every bell and whistle, but would help someone get the job done and they would know it's a professional grade extractor from you guys?
So what's our recommendation for an extractor? To start with, you mentioned the Mighty Light. That's a great extractor. In fact, we are Mighty distributors here at Excellent Supply. The Mighty Light has heat and it's 4 gallons, and it retails currently on Mighty's website for $1,208. So $1,208 for the Mighty Light. It's a good extractor, nothing wrong with that. Our Gecko is a 3-gallon extractor, so you're down 1 gallon. However, price point, without heat it's $470, with heat it's $637. So basically for a heated model compared to the Mighty, it's basically half the price or just a little more than a third of the price for the non-heated version. And it's so nice because it's very compact and easy to move around. You've got this handle that comes out so that you can actually roll it if you want to. It has like skateboard wheels underneath it that roll so nice and easily, or you can lift it. It's got a handle right here. This gray compartment on the top is your recovery tank, and your water goes in the lower section below. From a price point, it's awesome. From a performance standpoint, it rocks because it's very durable and it cleans extremely well. Your tool that you have with is very ergonomic, lightweight plastic. It's nice because you can actually see what you're extracting, and it just works extremely well. It's not going to wear you out. It also contains the solution very nicely. It's not going to get a lot of overspray. Nicely designed upholstery, extraction heads. So for my money, if you're looking for something that's very approachable, very reasonably priced, built like a tank, the Gecko would be what I would suggest. Mighty Light, nothing wrong with that, but certainly the Gecko is something to take a look at, and it will give you years of excellent cleaning performance. So that would be my suggestion from a price standpoint, from a performance standpoint. You really can't do better than the Gecko.
How do you run a profitable cleaning business? I know it's like a week-long, you know, conversation to have, but what experience do you have that you think, you know, guys new in the business could learn from?
Okay, that's a wide open question that we could talk about all day. Suggestions for business. First of all, it starts with passion. You've got to believe in what you're doing, love what you're doing, see the big picture, and have a vision of what you want to accomplish with your company, and then go for it.
And finally, Rick, I listened to a podcast called the Cleaner's Blueprint Podcast, and he always asks people their favorite book. And I wonder, because I don't really read anymore, but I listen to a lot of books. Rick, what is your favorite book, whether it's about business or life? You know, and I guess if you want to say anything about why.
You asked about books. Highly recommended. The best book, bar none, for business, besides Bible, is The E-Myth by Michael Gerber. You might want to read The E-Myth. You can listen to the audio version of it. It's been around forever. And it really helps you to see how business should be structured. Very simple. There are many, many books. I like to read business books. I highly recommend you just getting into reading business books, looking on Amazon, for example. You can pull down audio versions if you prefer to listen, but it really makes a difference. There are books for vlogging, for what we're talking right here. There are awesome books for business. I've been reading a book recently called The Pumpkin Plan. Might want to check that one out. The guy gets a little off-colored at times, but it really stresses the idea that entrepreneurial, the aspect of being an entrepreneur can kill you. But if you really understand what to focus on and how to grow your business, you can grow a successful business. Ultimately, it comes down to what you want out of business. Personally, I want time. I feel that life is made up of minutes and hours and days. That's what I have. Money's important, but if I can buy myself time by really maximizing my business so that it can take me out of the loop and give me more freedom, I've got more time. That's a valuable asset. Money's valuable, but my life, The moments that I live are of ultimate. So running an effective business, running an E-Myth systemized business will give you the ability to have more time for the things that matter for your family and for things that are important to you. So that's just a quick wrap up. We could talk about business quite a bit more, but it's important that you believe in what you're doing in your company, that you see the value of it. For example, in detailing, how you're helping your customer, your client, to appreciate a cleaner environment. They spend a lot of time in their car. I can quickly wrap my head around seeing the big picture, seeing the benefit of putting their children into a clean environment, a healthier environment. And certainly that's important. So find your niche, find what you feel comfortable about, what you're excited about, and take it to heart and build your business around it. That's what we've done here at Excellent Supply. We took the niche of carpet cleaning and upholstery cleaning and narrowed it down to encapsulation because we saw that niche was really not developed and we could do it better. So that's what we're doing here with our Releasit product line and really pretty much everything we're doing at Excellent Supply. And that's important that you do that, that you find your niche, what you are like uber awesome at, super just your thing that you love, and then zero in on that and bring that to your customer base. So that's in a very short little window what I would suggest about business. Find what you love and do it with heart, and you'll be successful in your business.